Tracy, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today in this video I'm going to be using the Nude Prism collection from Lunar Beauty, which is mannymua's brand. And the things that I picked up in the collection is the palette and the blush. I did not get the lip oils because I'm not a huge lip oil person. I have a couple from ColourPop that I really never use, so I just didn't pick his up. But I did get a free sponge with the collection as well, which is the nude one. This sponge right here. So that's neat. Alright, so everything came packaged really nicely. I bought mystery boxes from him, which was the first time I ever bought from his brand. I still haven't used anything from my mystery boxes, honestly, because I just haven't had time. So this is my first time trying his brand. So I have no clue what type of quality or anything it's going to be. So everything came packaged really nicely with this little postcard on here, which they all look stunning in this photo shoot. Okay. And then this is the outer packaging, the carton that the Nude Prism palette comes in. Just really pretty with the cherry blossoms on here. This is the back. I'm just going to open it up to show you what the outer part of the packaging looks like here, or the outer part of the palette. Basically, you know, cherry blossoms with the raised moon on here. I will say Manny's packaging is one of my favorites. It's just so aesthetically pleasing to me, so pretty. There's the back. And then you get a nice big mirror in here. And this is what the palette looks like. So these look really, really pretty. So looking forward to using that. And then I will show you the blush palette. So this is the outer packaging, again with the cherry blossoms, and this is the pretty like lavender purple color. Here's the back. I will say I used to live in Virginia, not far from DC, and I never got over there to actually go see the cherry blossom trees during the cherry blossom festival. But as far as photos and stuff go, it always looks beautiful. Okay, so this is what the palette, blush palette itself looks like. Again, the raised moon on it and the cherry blossoms. There's the back. I'm going to show you the inside. Again, you get a nice big mirror in here. And then here's the colors. I do have his first blush palette. Again, I haven't used it yet, so I know that a lot of people love his first palette though. So, I don't have any makeup on right now, just my skincare, and I need to do my brows real quick because I like to do that first before I start applying eyeshadow. It's just a personal preference of mine. So I am going to hop off, do my brows real quick, and then I will be right back to start creating a look for you guys. Okay, I don't want to talk about my brows. I got a little carried away and heavy-handed, and they're not exactly the way I want them, but they'll do. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyes. And I am going to do my eyes first today because I've never used his formula before, so I don't know what the fallout may be like with his shimmers and his mattes and stuff. Alright, so just gonna prime my eye. Didn't really get much product there. Alright. And I'm just gonna tap that in with my finger. So, I'm going to try and zoom you in if I can, so you can get a better view of my eyes. So I think I'm going to go in first with this Lunar Beauty LBE 2 brush that I got in the mystery boxes. And I'm going to go in with I'm Shy in my crease. And I'm just going to use that as my transition shade. Okay, so there's very little kick up in the pan. And honestly, that color is very, very close to my skin tone, so it's not showing up too much for me. So I'm just gonna keep kind of building it up a bit till I see it. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with Vibes. Go in with Vibes, and I'm just gonna place that in the outer corner and into the crease. You might hear talking because my husband's working from home today, so you might hear him in the background. Yeah, that's a pretty color. I will say so far it looks like there's a lot more kick up in that pan. But what I was saying is what I see so far with just the two colors I'm using is that his formula seems to be a buildable formula, which is good for beginners. But if you want your pigment right away, not so much. But that could just be because I'm using some lighter browns to start with. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go in with Moody, just to deepen up this outer corner. I might bring it in to the crease a little bit too. I'm not sure yet. I'm still just using the LBE 2 brush. Again, very little kick up in the pan. So if you're someone who doesn't like kick up, you'll love that. Doesn't really bother me unless it's like really, really bad. For example, I was using a ColourPop palette the other day, the blue cloud one, and one of the blue colors in it was super powdery. But so far this palette it's not like that at all. And I'm just wiggling that up into this area as well. And I'm not a makeup artist. I just love playing around with makeup. So if I can create a look, you can create a look. Okay, so I'm gonna use my color switch and go back in with that original Vibes shade and just put that in my crease a little bit more. Just because I lost it a little bit when I put that deep shade in there. I will say they blend, these shades so far that I've used blend really easy and really nicely together. Okay, so I think shimmer wise, I think I want to go in with Laura and Sam. But first, I'm going to do what I always do and use my NYX glitter primer. I accidentally twisted the end off completely yesterday, so I got to figure out a way to store the product that's in here because it's brand new so that I don't lose all this product. But I am just going to get a flat brush. Okay, so I'm going to use the LBE4 from Lunar Beauty, and I'm just going to squirt some of that glitter glue on there, or glitter primer, and I'm just going to apply it on my lid like I always do. I use this with every single shimmer I have. It just gives it an extra pop and helps if there's any fallout from the shades. Okay. If you hear a bell, it's because my cat Char is in here with me today, and she's just kind of exploring the room at the moment. And I do bring it up a little bit higher in my crease because I have slightly hooded eyes, so I like my shimmer to come up a little higher. Alright, so I think I'm going to go in with the shade, the shimmer shade Sam first, right here. I'm going to put that in the outer, close to the outer here, not on that dark brown, but close to it. And then I'm going to go with Laura on the inner. And I'm just going to go in with the same brush first to see how it applies with a brush. Most of the time I like to apply my shimmers with a finger just because it gives it that extra. Alright, so this is the Sam shade, and I'm just tapping that in. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Laura shade. I'm just going to use the other side of my brush. And then after this, I think I'm going to go in with my finger because I want to give these an extra. I think the brush is not doing them justice, to be honest with you, because they're beautiful shades. I'm going to go in with my finger. Okay. I'm going to go with the Sam shade first. And these are so buttery soft. that's better. The camera's not doing these justice. There's a lighting in here. It's just not doing these justice. Okay. I'm going to go in with the Laura shade. My finger. That is such a gorgeous shade. So vibrant. Okay. Just gonna take that original brush and just kind of tap where the two meet. Just kind of blend them in a bit to each other. And I'm going to go back in with that original Vibes shade and just go back in my crease with it. Just kind of mesh everything together. And then I'm going to go back in with Woody, or sorry, Moody, not Woody, on the outer edge here. Deepen that back up. And then I'm going to go back in with the I'm Shy shade and just kind of go around the edges of everything. Just so I can put that gradient back in. Alright, so that's what we've got on the upper lid. I'm going to repeat that on this side, do my face makeup, and then I'll be back to, you know, finish up everything. Okay, so before I finish up under the eyes, I want to use the blush palette since I've done the rest of my face. So I think I'm going to go in with a mix of Peachy and Zay Zay, this top color here, and then this color, this one and this one. And I'm just using a Sigma F10 powder blush brush. I'm just gonna apply that to the cheek because I just want a subtle blush today. I don't want anything majorly. And that's very pretty. Very pigmented off the bat too. There's a nice sheen to it. This is my highlighter here from BH Cosmetics, or no, Beauty Creations, with Annette 69. It's the highlight from that collection. Okay, so now I'm going to go in to finish the underneath the eyes, and I'm going to go in with I'm going to use an LBE6 brush from Lunar Beauty. It's kind of like a pencil brush. And I'm going to go in with Vibes first. And I'm just going to apply that on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go into Moody, and I'm going to put that on the outer, bringing it almost into the middle of my iris. Make sure I'm connecting that to that upper shade on the top of it. And then I'm going to dip a little bit into the shade Deeper, which is that kind of like deep dark black. And I'm just going to add that right to this little outer section here. Because I want to make my eyes look a little bigger. Okay, just want to go back in with my original blending brush. I don't have any product on it, any extra product. I'm just gonna kind of like blend underneath my eye here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a nude eyeliner. And I'm just gonna use this Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil Waterproof in the shade Silky Nude from Essence in my waterline. My eyes have been really wanting to water the last couple of days. Alright, so I just want to put that in there to help brighten up my eyes, make them a little wider. Okay, so I'm gonna pop off of here. I'm gonna do my mascara and my lashes and pick out a lip combo. And then I'll be back on to show you the finished look. Okay, this is the finished look. Love it. It's so pretty. I feel very pretty in this. The lip combo I used was the Mystery Gloss from Lunar Beauty and the Liquid Lip Perfection, also from Lunar Beauty, paired with the lip liner from LA Girl in the shade Nonstop Nude. And this is their Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Lip Liner. So pretty. Very comfortable on the lips. I will say, before I put the gloss on, I don't think Manny's liquid lips dry down completely, so that's a bit of a minus for me because I like liquid lips that completely dry down. But it is very pretty. I can't wait to try the other things that I got in the mystery boxes now that I am in love with the quality of these. I did apply the Lunar Beauty lashes in the shade Flare that I got in the mystery box, and I think these are actually available for sale now. But I love the blush palette and I love the eyeshadow palette. I don't have really any complaints about either one of these. So pretty. Love how this look turned out. Alright, if you guys would please like and subscribe down below, it really helps my channel and I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys, bye.